Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? So today we're going to need 2 cushions if you've got them. It's not essential, but it would be good to have a bigger cushion and a littler cushion because we're going to be using both at some point. So grab yourself a couple of cushions, a slightly bigger one, a slightly smaller one. And make sure you've got some water handy for sips in between. And hello everyone joining in now, hi. And we're going to start very soon. So if you haven't got your cushions, go grab them dead quick. Get yourself some water. I'm just going to grab a quick sip before we start. And we're going to go for it. I'm going to start with a little bit of a relax to start with, and we're going to end with a relax as well. So grab some water. And let's get on your bigger cushion, or just lie down with your other cushion underneath your head. I'm just going to do a little bit of breathing with me. So bring yourself down onto the mat and just find a comfy position. And then I just want you to take your hands onto your belly here, and we're going to do some belly breathing again. So really big breaths in and out of that belly for me. Really lovely wide deep breaths in and out. And again, breathing right into your hands and out. And you want to fill the air, go right up into those hands. Big breath in, big breath out, and just totally letting your body have a little relax here, just allowing your body to think about the breath. So as you're breathing in and out, I want you to focus on taking that breath wide and deep, giving yourself permission to relax a little bit now just for the moment and focus on your breathing. And then we're just going to feel a little bit more work coming into the rib cage here. And just gently place your hands on your rib cage for me. And again, we're just getting that lateral breath pattern going on. So I want you to now, as you breathe in, breathe wide into the rib cage. And as you blow the air out, I want you to feel the ribs melt gently towards each other. And even let's feel those hip bones melt towards each other. So we're starting to get that abdominal wrapping and support. And again, breathing wide into the ribs. And as you blow the air out, I want you to get that wrapping feeling. It's like we're lifting our tummy muscles in and wrapping them around us. And we're going to do that one more time. Big breath in, go lovely and wide into the ribs. And then blowing the air out and really feeling that gentle connection. So we're going to start to do some arm circles. I want you to time them with your breath. So we're breathing in and create length through your spine. Reach your ears away from your sit bones. As you blow the air out, we're melting the shoulders down, feeling the rib cage and the hip bones melt together and finding that wrapping round. Inhaling to lift and expand into the body, stretching the ears away from the sit bones and the sit bones away from the ears. Exhaling, reaching around and finding that wrapping connection. We're going to reverse those arms. Inhale, lovely and wide out to the side, breathing, stretching. And exhaling, reaching the arms away from you, creating that little bit of wrapping connection. And again, inhaling. Let's go wide and exhale, we reach. So we're going to add some leg slides now, just to get a little bit more lovely stretch through that body. So breathing in, let's slide a leg away. It doesn't matter which one, stretch the arms. As you exhale, we slide that leg back towards you. Let's swap to the other side. Inhaling to reach and stretch, a lovely big stretch here. And exhale, bring it back. And as you bring it back, I want you to find that wrapping connection. We're going to do 4 more. Inhaling to reach and stretch, open it up. And exhaling, we're connecting and wrapping. Inhaling, reaching and stretching, and that other leg's going away. And exhaling, connecting and wrapping those abs around you. 2 more. Big breath in, lovely big stretch here. We've still got a little bit of connection in those ribs. And exhale, bring it right back around. 1 more. Inhale, stretch, reach, opening up the rib cage. And as you exhale, we're going to wrap it back around again. Good. So that was our little stretch reach session. So we're going to turn onto your side now carefully. Roll onto your side. You can still use your big cushion here. I'm going to go for a side lying rotation. So what I want you to do is have the knees lined up with the hips here. And you can use your cushion for your head or your combination of cushion and arm. So we're going to do a nice stretch here as well. So we're going to exhale to reach this top arm up. Just let it drop in its socket a little bit. As you breathe in, lengthen the rib cage, and I'm actually almost extending my spine a little bit here. Turning the body, exhale, look towards the ceiling. We're going to swing the hand down towards the bottom around in a big circle, and breathing in to regroup, reaching the arm forwards. Exhaling to reach up. Inhaling, lovely big stretch over that head. Exhale, around we go. And breathe in, reaching it forwards. Exhaling to lengthen up for me. Inhaling, over we go. Exhale, lovely big stretch around everybody. And breathing in to come. We're just going to do one more of those on this side. So we're lifting up, give yourself an exhale. Allow the ribs to fill with air, and we're getting this lovely big stretch. Open the body, circling the arm around. We get open through the ribs, bring it forwards, and we're regrouping there. Okay, so we're going to do that on the other side. Grab your pillow, and let's rotate around. So find a comfy position again on your side. Make sure those knees are lined up with the bones of the pelvis here, and we're ready to go. So we're going to exhale, we reach this top arm up. Inhale, I'm taking a stretch. Exhale, open around, and breathing in to come back. Exhale, float that arm up. Inhale, lovely big stretch for me, everybody. Open up this rib cage. Exhale, we're going to bring it around, and breathing in to regroup. Exhale, reach for the ceiling, let the shoulder relax into its socket. Over we go with your inhale, feeling the ribs with air. Circle that around as you exhale, bringing the arm towards your bottom, and again regrouping with your inhale, last one. Bringing the arm up with your exhale. Inhale, lovely big stretch, over we go. Circling around, bring that arm all the way around towards your bottom, and here we go with our in-breath. Great work. Bring yourself onto all fours. So I'm going to carefully come up onto all fours. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch for my little cushion now. And this is going to go between my knees. So I want my all fours position. So for those of you that have sore wrists, remember you can roll your mat up and have your hands hanging off your mat, or even use your other cushion to create a little bit of support for the hands in this position. So we're in a long line, and we're going to do our cat stretch, just to mobilise a little bit more through the ribs. And come this way so you can see me a bit better. So nice big breath in here. As you exhale, start to curl the tailbone under, and we're flexing the spine. You're actually going to tighten into your bottom cheeks as well, and let that head drop down. And I'm giving the cushion a little squeeze too. Hold it there to breathe in, so we're really working that stretch. Breath goes wide into the ribs, and as you exhale, we lengthen the tailbone away, and you're going to take that ripple bone by bone all the way from your tail through the spine towards the head. Allow the shoulders to pull down, and you want to get that feeling of creating a bit of space across the collarbones here. Let's have another one. Big breath in. Use your exhale to curl the tailbone under. Find that deep tummy connection, pulling the belly up towards the rib cage and letting the head dangle down. Stay there and breathe wide into the back of the ribs. So we still want to keep that tummy connected. And I'm diverting my breath backwards. As we blow the air out, we're going to ripple it through and take it into your long line. So now we're just going to do two more, but just with your two breath pattern. So as you exhale, let's scoop. And inhale, let's ripple it back and create a little stretch here. Even coming into a little bit of thoracic extension. I'm going to exhale, a little scoop, tuck the tailbone under, bum cheeks in tight, and then breathing in, and we're going to create that lovely long line. Good. So let's go ahead and tuck those toes under. So I want you to really squeeze into that pillow and even move the legs a little bit closer together now. So really giving this a good squeeze. And we're just going to do a couple of knee lifts. So again, if you prefer to do this on your forearms, it's absolutely fine. You can do a little knee lift here, look. Nice big exhale. Hold it there to breathe in, and then bringing it back down. Or if you want to take yourself up onto your hands, same again. Keeping the body nice and neutral. Holding that connection, big breath in, and controlling it back down. I'm going to just do that one more time, little hover for me. So those knees barely lift off the floor. Lovely big exhale. Inhale to hold it there. We're stretching the ears and the sit bones away, and then gently lowering that down. Little stretch, ease the weight off the hands slightly. And we're going to move those hands forwards and we're going to go straight into a little bit of planking and piking. So if you don't like doing your plank pikes, go ahead and do a few more cat stretches or some knee lifts, or have a little play at just getting a stretch here. So we're lengthening up. I'm sending my sit bones up to the sky and I'm keeping my openness through the collarbones. And we're just going to gently bend those knees in slightly and then just go ahead and reach up for me and feel like you're trying to lengthen your bottom even further away from you. And again, just gently bending in with the knees and reaching up. And I want you just to keep breathing, whether you're on an in-breath or an out-breath, it doesn't matter. We're just breathing deep here and stretching up. And then let's just take that down and have a little break. Good work. Okay, so I'm going to go into the next little bit. So from here, we stretch up, reaching the sit bones away. As you exhale next, I want you to reach the ears forwards, and we're still squeezing that cushion. Holding it here for an in-breath and then down, taking a little break and releasing. Big breath in wide to the ribs. As you blow the air out, we're sending the sit bones up to the sky again and stretching. And we're going to hang out here and take a lovely big breath in. As you exhale, reach the ears forwards and we're finding that plank position. Inhale to hold, or you can just take those knees right back down and take your break and release. And again, let's just take another big breath in here. As you blow the air out, we're tucking toes and reaching the sit bones up to the sky. And again, I'm still got the cushion, I'm still giving a little squeeze. As you reach forwards, tighten the thighs around the cushion, reach the ears forwards and the heels back, and really lift those tummy muscles in. And then knees down and take a little break. Really nice. Good. So we're going to go straight into some back strengthening work. And what I'm going to do today, and this is an option, you don't need to do it, I'm going to put the bigger cushion under my pelvis. So literally it's going to be here, and that's going to do two things. It supports my lower back, but it also gives me a bit more lift off the floor. So when I'm working into my extension, I'm going from a slightly bigger range of motion, so I can get a tiny little bit more work in my back. So cushion under the hips if you want to, or just onto the mat. And we do need the little cushion as well. So if you only have one cushion, just lie on the mat for me, because I want you to try and get this other cushion between the heels. What we're doing is we're going into what we call lateral rotation. You're taking the legs out really wide. So we're going to take the legs super, super wide and then bend in the heels. And you see my feet are flexed. I'm curling my toes towards my shins. And I've rotated so my heels are coming together. Now, you can just stick with that. If you want to add the little cushion challenge, here it is. We get the cushion, we squeeze it between the ankles, and we hold it there. Now, if you can't reach your feet, don't panic. Just squeeze your heels together and don't worry about the cushion. If you can get a cushion in between the heels, just go for it. So first of all, we're just going to find those glutes. And I want you to put one hand down on top of the other and bring the head onto the hands, and the head is going to stay down. So I'm going to talk at you so you can hear me properly. And what I want you to do is just squeeze that cushion, and as you squeeze the cushion between the heels, feel your bum cheeks shrink right up into your pants. So you want to get that feeling of shrinking into the bottom, giving the bum a little shrink, and feeling the tummy muscles gently lifting at the same time. So we're going to do a set of 8. So I want you to have your head down. I'm going to hover mine a little bit so you can still hear me and I'm not muffled by the floor. So I just want you to get that really long line from your ears to your sit bones again. And we're breathing in wide and deep and exhaling, squeeze the cushion, shrink your bum cheeks for 8. Exhale, pulling those abs in and squeezing for 7. And exhale, pulling in for 6. We're really finding those bottom muscles. Exhale, 5. Draw the heels together, really curl the toes in for 4. Don't forget those tummy muscles again for 3. And we're just going to shrug those shoulders down a little bit because they might have snuck up for 2. And last one, let's do some pulses. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And mini break. Okay, if you can, keep the cushion there because we're going to use it here for the next few exercises. If you do want to take a break, you can release your legs, obviously. So we're going to do a little bit of work with the upper body now. The legs are going to stay here. And just I want you to bring your attention to your chest, your shoulders and your upper back. So I'm going to take my arms quite wide, about 90 degrees at my elbow here, and the fingers are kind of level with my ears. And I'm going to let my head come down. I'm going to roll the shoulders back, take a big breath in. As you exhale, float the breastbone forwards, and I'm creating a little bit of extension, but my hands are still nice and relaxed on the floor. As we come up, give the cushion a little squeeze. Inhale to stay here, and exhale, release back down. So you've still got the cushion between the heels, but you're not squeezing it just yet. Inhale, we start to roll the shoulders. Exhale, float the breastbone forwards. We're lifting up. I want you to give that cushion a little squeeze. Feel your bum cheeks tighten. Inhale to hold and squeeze, and exhale, we release back down. We've got 2 more of those. We're going to roll the shoulders back a little bit. Exhaling, float the breastbone forwards, and you're still pulling in with those tummy muscles. Keep squeezing the cushion as you breathe in wide to the ribs, and exhaling to melt back down again and release. 1 more. Start to roll the shoulders, big breath in. Create space and length through your spine, so it feels like you're creating a lot of length rather than just lifting up. Stay there to breathe in, little squeeze with the bottom still, and exhale to roll back down. Good, so this next one, we're going to do some hovers. So I want you, with your exhale, you're going to really draw those tummy muscles in tight here as much as you can, so lifting up under the ribs, and we're going to hover the arms up, as well as squeeze the cushion. So there's a lot going on. Give yourselves a breath in. As you exhale, we're hovering up, we're squeezing the cushion, and we're coming back down with an inhale. And again, exhale, hover up, give that cushion a squeeze, and bring it back down. So I want you to roll those shoulders back, lovely big exhale, up you come, and back down, just 2 more. Exhale, reach and lift, squeeze that cushion, bring it back down, 1 more. Exhale, reach, lift, squeeze, and return. Okay, so now this next little bit, again, you don't need to do if you don't want to. You can take a little break and have a go at connecting into the thighs and actually raising the legs up a little bit. So for some people that's a really stiff, you don't have that mobility in the hips perhaps, but just give the cushion an extra squeeze. If it's available to you, have a little go at getting a little bit more work in the hips. Make sure that you're connecting your abdominals, and you should never feel this in your lower back. If you are, you're overextending and you've forgotten your tummy muscles. So let's get those tummy muscles turned on. Melt the ribs and the hip bones together, and exhale, we're going to hover up for 5. Bring it back down. Exhale, hover up for 4. Really connect those core muscles for me, everybody. 3, you're going to feel this in your glutes and hamstrings like crazy. And 2, and 1. Now we're going to add that all together through a little skydive. So, last little bit here. Reach the arms long. We're just starting with the head hovering down. Take a big breath in for me. We exhale, hover up and squeeze for 5. Inhale, bring it back down. Exhale, roll the shoulders, hover up, squeeze for 4. And bring it back down. Exhale, roll those shoulders, hover up, squeeze for 3. Big breath in to return it down. Lovely big exhale. 2. And 1 more, up you go. And down, and taking a break. Push gently back into your shell stretch, and we are going to stay here for 3 really big breaths. So just taking that weight back. Really big breaths in, widening. I want you to scoop the abs in slightly, let the head, shoulders relax. And again. And release. And 1 more for me, everyone. Take that lovely big breath into the back. Big breath in. Big breath out. Really lovely. Okay, now we are going to do some bit more hands and knees stuff. Grab your little cushion back and just pop the big cushion out of the way for the moment. So this is going to go on your bum, sort of your bum and your back. So the idea is that we're doing a little bit of work to balance, and if you're overreaching or rotating, the cushion will fall off, unless like mine. Mine's a sticky cushion, so I'm cheating a little bit. But ideally, the idea is that you want to feel that cushion stay equally weighted across your back, and it gives you a little bit of proprioceptive feedback so that you can feel whether you're cheating or rolling. So let's have the hands under the shoulders and the knees under the hips, and we're just going to do a little opposite arm, opposite leg slide. Give yourself a breath in to prepare, and as you exhale, Just reaching a little bit here. Bring it back with an in-breath. So it's just a little reach, we're not going crazy. Bring it back in. Now for those of you that want to do a little bit more, you can. You can take it up and then bring it back in. And exhale, we reach and we lengthen and bring it back in. I want you to really focus on keeping absolutely steady, hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder. Exhaling for me here. Just 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Mini break. Just ease the weight off the hands a little bit. I'm keeping the cushion on my back because there's a little bit more to come. So this time, we are going to stretch the arms and legs out, and we're actually going to stretch them a little bit to the side. So as I reach, I'm lengthening, and then I'm going to float them slightly out to the side. So my leg goes away from my midline and so does my arm. I'm going to bring that back into the centre and then lower it down. So it's a long exhale as the arm goes out. It goes to the side a little bit. We bring it back towards your midline and then bring it back in with an inhale. So here's, I'm going to exaggerate the breath pattern now just for a few more. So it's exhale, reach. Inhale back. So we're going to go out, side, centre, return. Exhale, out, side, centre, return. And we're still really working that hip bone connection. I'm feeling my abs pulling in like crazy. Out, side, centre, and return. We've got 2 left. Lovely big exhale for me. 1 more. And in. Nice work. Give that a little stretch and we can let the cushion come off your bottom and just have a breathe. And again, just give those hands a little shake to ease them off. Good. Now, we're going to be turning onto our back. So I want you to bring yourself down and we're going to have the cushion just between the knees. So go ahead and pop your little cushion between your knees. We're just going to do a little bit more breathing here. There we go. So find your long neutral spine, and we want to have a little bit of lumbar arch here. The bum is quite heavy, and what we call our sacrum, our bony bit, that's centered. Got the rib cage nice and heavy, and we've got the shoulders relaxed and the collarbones open. You want to get that feeling of creating length between your bottom and your head, so you're not slouching into the mat. We're connecting, we're lifting, and we're wrapping. So let's just, with that in mind, we are going to do just a gentle knee side to side here with a really slow breath. So let's take an exhale as the knees go one side, and you can almost turn your head in the opposite direction if you want to. Go ahead and bring the knees in, and other side. Really nice work. Bring it in, and take it around to the other side. Just 2 more, big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Okay, let's bring that back into the centre. So I'm going to change my cushion around and have it sort of fluffy side here. So I've got a little bit more support between my knees because I'm going to do some hip rolling up into the bridge position. So what I want you to do again is just find that nice neutral. Bring the feet in a fraction more because we want them just under the creases of your knees for your hip rolls. We're going to take a big breath in. Then gently with your exhale, we're going to articulate through the spine, shrink the bum cheeks in and pushing firmly into my feet and rolling the pelvis up. Keep the breastbone soft and the rib cage connected. Inhale wide to the back. And exhale, lengthening through from the head to the tail. We're going to articulate right back down and reach the sit bones away from you. And I'm still giving that cushion a little bit of a squeeze. So I'm getting lots of connection through my thighs and my pelvic floor, as well as my deep core muscles. So nice big breath in again here. As you exhale, we're going to start to roll that pelvis. A little squeeze in the cushion, not too much. Big breath in to hold it there. The rib cage is soft. And as you exhale, we're melting that back down. So we're going to do that 1 more time. Big breath in. Push firmly into your toes. Feel your heels connect. Breathe wide to the ribs once you're up there. And then exhaling and we're lengthening back down. Great. Okay, let's grab that cushion. And we're just going to keep the knees and the feet lined up with the bones of the pelvis here. Hold on to your cushion. And we're just going to tap it towards the knees. We're going to do a little bit of ab prep. What I want you to do is, as we exhale, we're going to be sliding the ribs in and down and really keeping this pelvis neutral. So you're going to try and keep that little bit of lumbar arch in your lower back. So breathing in for me here. We're going to go over 8 counts, nod the chin, exhale, little tap. Inhale back to the mat. And again for 2, little tap. Inhale back to the mat. And 3. And 4, and back. 5, 6, starting that breath a little bit before your movement, 7, and 8. So we're going to keep going for 8 more, but we're going to add a little leg slide, so a leg lift. As you exhale, 8, lift a leg. Inhale back down. Other side, 7. That leg lifts up. Inhale back down. And 6. And back. 5. And back we go. 4. Deep connection in that tummy form as much as you can. For 3. 2. And 1. Okay, mini break. Just let the arms stretch, let the legs stretch. We're coming back to this tummy again, so we're going to just hold on to this cushion initially. Give yourself a breath in. As you exhale, we're flexing up, again, staying neutral. Put the cushion between the knees. Inhale to reach the arms. Just hover them. As you exhale next, we're going to articulate through into our bridge position and give the cushion a little squeeze. Push firmly into your feet. Inhaling to roll back down. We exhale, flex up, take the cushion from between the knees. Inhale, come back to the mat. So we're going to do that a few more times. So it's exhale, flex up, put the cushion between the knees. Inhale, we return, keep the arms hovering. Exhale to articulate through the spine, rolling into your bridge. Inhale to gently melt that right back down. Exhale, flex up, take hold of that cushion. Inhale, we return to the mat. And again, exhale, flex up, put the cushion between the knees. Inhale, little stretch with the arms. I want to keep the rib cage connected, the tummy still turned on. Exhale to roll up with the hips. Inhale to roll and come back down. Exhale, flexing up, we grab that cushion. Inhale back, one last set. Exhale, flex up, put the cushion between the knees. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, roll through the spine, pushing firmly into the feet. Inhale, we roll and articulate back down. And exhale, flex up and grab the cushion and release. Good, so we've just done that little nice tummy section. So I'm going to get you now to just keep the cushion there, sorry. Keep the cushion between your knees and we're going to do a little bit more tummy. So here's our tummy section. Keeping the cushion there for me. I want you to just gently exhale, reach one arm, inhale, lengthen it back. Now we're going to go across to the other side. So you exhale, reach the opposite arm to the opposite knee. Inhale back. Now let's add a cushion squeeze to that. So as you exhale now and flex up, we squeeze the cushion, reach the arm. Inhale back to the mat. Exhale, reach up, squeeze the cushion, bring the arm. Now, if your head is feeling a little bit like your neck is going to fall off because we've done a bit of flexion, what you can do is put your other hand behind your head here and we reach and then we change arms. Put the other arm behind the head, exhale, reach, and we take the opposite arm to the opposite knee. Change, support that head again, exhale, reaching over, inhale back to the mat. And again, nice slow exhale, squeeze and reach. So I'm using everything, using my thighs, my tummy. I'm really working those core muscles as much as I can. Exhale, up and over, inhale back. And last two here, exhale, reach, inhale, return. And last one, we exhale, reach, and inhale, return back. Really good work. Okay. From there, we're just going to do some just gentle leg lifts. Are we? Nope, we're going to do, sorry about this. Take the legs up to tabletop position, and we're going to put the cushion back in, and we're just holding it here. And I want you actually to have your cushion so it's sort of the fat way round. So we've got a little bit of something here. And we're just going to do a little bit more oblique work and a little bit more punching. Actually, we're going to punch that cushion. So I want you to, again, flex over, squeeze the cushion, reach the arm, inhale back down. We're going to go to the other side. Exhale, flex over, squeeze the cushion, reach the arm, come back down. And then we're going to come into the middle and give the cushion a little punch. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it back down. So we're going to flex over, we reach the opposite arm to the opposite thigh, inhale back down. Exhale, flex over, opposite arm, opposite thigh, bring it back down. Come on back to the centre, little punch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and bring it back down. We're going to do a couple more sets. So it's exhale, reach, inhale, lengthen, exhale, reach, inhale, lengthen, exhale, over and punch, 6, and bring it back down. Exhale, reach, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, over and punch that pillow and bring it back down. And then just give those knees a little bit of a hug. I'm going to place the cushion onto the knees here. So we've still got the knees at tabletop. So ideally we're in a little bit of neutral spine, but if you need to, go ahead and just roll into that imprint, feeling the rib cage melting a little bit more and feeling the abs sink a little bit deeper towards the spine. And you can have your legs lined up with the hips or pressed together here, it's up to you. And we're just going to do a little bit of reaching. So gently taking the legs away, bringing them back. Now if it's easier, we can have the hands on the ribs here because it's a bit more challenging to have them behind the head. So if you're feeling like you need a bit more support, go ahead and place the hands on the ribs. And we're just getting that little bit more support here. Okay, if we want to reach, here we are, we're reaching. A little bit more challenging, really challenging those abdominal muscles to hold, keeping the rib cage down. Now we're going to add some flexion. So reach, bring it back. Exhale, flexing over, just moving those legs away a little bit, little reach. Bring it back down, 4 more, up for 4. And back. And 3, and reach it back, and 2, and 1, and then give those knees a hug, and I promise you that is that little section on the tummy finished now. Well done everybody, you all still with me, all still alive? We okay? Okay, so we're going to go into a little bit of a side leg series now, and you need your little cushion here. So turn and lie on your side for me. And again, you can either have the big cushion under your head for support, or you can just use your arm for support. So this first little bit here, we're going to have both knees bent to start with. And I want you just to create that lovely long line through your spine. Go ahead and just put the cushion. So what I'm doing, look, is I've flexed my foot and my toes in, so I've got a 90-degree angle at my ankle here, and I'm just really reaching my heel away, my toes are curled up. Balance the cushion on your foot, and then I want you to feel like you're lengthening this top hip away. So we've got a little gap here. The abs are lifted in, the ears are reaching one way, and the sit bones are reaching the other way, and you can really feel this thigh is working quite hard here. So we're going to keep this hip, we're going to remind ourselves to keep this hip away with this hand, or if you want to, this can come down here. Exhaling gently, 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 we lengthen that leg away because we don't want the cushion to fall off. Bring it in, that's 8. 7, nice and slow, lots of concentration. 6, feel your bottom and your thighs tighten, and you are going to be using your glutes and hamstrings as well as your quads here. So everything's working in that leg, but we should really feel these side legs working here. Okay, 4 more, out for 4. Bring it in. 3. Bring it in gently. 2. And I can feel my thighs working. And one more. Keep that there. So we want to keep that leg quite straight, and we still want to balance the cushion on the foot. We're going to do a really slow pendulum swing forwards. Big breath in, and a slow pendulum swing back. Tummy in tight. Again, everything's working. Slow forwards and slowly back. We got 6 more. Breathing in for 6. Slowly take that back. And 5. Obviously take a break if you need to. This is quite challenging because we're doing it quite slowly and we've got the cushion on the foot. There's a little bit of extra weight for that leg to work on. Good work. Last 4 and 3. And take it back. 2. And taking it back. And 1. And reach. Well done. If you kept your cushion on, extra gold star for you. So now we're going to put the cushion between the ankles or the lower legs here. And you're going to come into your long, long line. So lying down in long line, again, you're supporting your head with your hand or your pillow. And we've still got this connection and the ribs are wrapped around. I'm reaching my top hip away still. I'm going to do a little pillow squeeze and float those legs up. Up we go. 8. So I'm really working inner thighs, bottom. Give that pillow a squeeze. 7. And I want to keep this connection across my rib cage and my tummy. 6. Keep reaching long through the spine. We're really getting those shoulders away for 5. 4, hand down if you need to. If you want to challenge, hand goes on the hip. 3, 2, and 1. So here's our banana stretch. So again, if you've had enough, just take a little break, hug your knees in, take a breather. We've got a little bit more if you can do it. Now the bottom arm goes out, palm on the floor for me here. The top arm goes onto the side of the thigh. I'm going to come up like a little banana. So this is quite wobbly because we're in a long line, but I want you to really squeeze that cushion for me. Big breath in. As you exhale, press into the floor. We're sliding up and I want you to reach this top arm away and really pulling in here and pulling in here. Hold it and then control that return down. So the cushion's getting a little squeeze down there. Inhaling to prepare. Exhale, up we go. We're going to hold it there. Take a breath in. Keep reaching. Keep squeezing and exhale, we're going to bring that down. 2 more, breathing in wide and deep. Exhale, gliding up, reach and squeeze that cushion. Inhale to hold it there and exhale to bring it right back down. 1 more. Up we go, lovely big long line for me. Squeeze the cushion and bringing it down. Give your knees a hug. Well done. We're going to do that all on the other side. So here we go, swing it round. You want to start with your knees at about 90 degrees here, so the knees and the hips are lined up. And if you want your cushion for your head, go and grab that now, or just use your arm. So this top leg comes up to about hip height. I've flexed my foot forward, so my ankle's at 90 degrees, and I'm balancing the cushion on my foot. So I'm in this really long line. Nice big exhale, and out we go. 8. Don't forget, tummy working hard, abs connected. 7. 6. Ooh, I'm gonna lose my cushion. I was cheating. Here we go. 5. So obviously one side is always harder than the other side. 4. And my leg wants to rotate on this side, so my cushion wants to come off. 3. So I'm actually having to work a little bit harder on my glutes on this side to stop my leg from rotating. That was 2. And we've got 1 more. Really use those glutes, everybody. Okay, now again, my glutes have to work super hard because my leg just really wants to rotate and drop that cushion. So we're going to do our slow pendulum swing forwards. Big breath in and exhale back. That was 8. 7, and one side is always harder than the other side. Here we go. 6, I can feel this in my glutes a lot more on my left leg. And 5. Good. Really want you to keep that feeling of creating a long line from your head to your bottom. 4. Exhale as you push back. 3, I'm going to feel those glutes shrink up into your bottom. That's 2. Press back. And let's have 1 more. Well done. All right, let's get that cushion just between the lower legs. Stretch it out. We're going to get that inner thigh connection. So just have a quick peek. We want to check that you're in a really long line here. And again, I'm not slouched into the mat. There's a little bit of an arch under my rib cage, and I've really got this connection through my tummy. Hand here if you want to challenge, hand down if you need some support. So we're going to exhale up, reach away, 8, 7. Start the breath a little bit sooner than your legs moving. 6. That's it, or stretch the arm. 5, keep reaching the ears away from the bottom. 4, 3, 2, and we got one more. Beautiful. So here we go with your banana. This arm goes on the side. Bottom arm is palm. I've got it palm down on the floor here, and I'm creating my long, long line. Inhaling to prepare. Exhale, up we go for 4. Inhale, hold it, and control that return down, well done. And exhale up for 3, lovely big stretch, and bring it back down. Exhale up for 2, and one more, and we're going to hold it, inhale, and exhale back down. Really nice. Give those knees a little hug. Good job. Okay. I'm going to go back into a little bit more glutes work now. So I know we've done a lot of glutes. So this will be good. This is your bum lift exercise. So here we go. We're shoulder bridging again. So instead of rolling up this time, you're going to be hinging up the hips. So we're not articulating, we're just hinging the bum up and down, and I'm going to show you that now. So what we're going to do is actually just hold on to the pillow in our hands, and we're going to have the legs hip distance apart. So I've got my legs lined up, well, actually bone distance apart. I've got my legs lined up with the bones of my pelvis, so they're not too wide, they're in a bit here. And again, I'm in my long neutral line. Hold on to your pillow, and what we're going to do is just hold it up like this. And as we exhale, hinge up, we give the thighs a little bash, and then bring it back down. So really pushing quite firmly into your feet. You're really going to feel those big toes and heels. And up we come, we've got 4 more. Up we go, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Keep breathing. We're going to float the arms up, and we're going to float one leg up. And now we do a little bit of a leg bash. Up we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down, bum down. So same again, other leg. So first of all, we're going to do our hinging up. 5, 4, 3, 2, really squeezing into your bottom if you can. 1, hold it here. Stretch the pillow up, keep breathing, stretch that leg away. Inhale to prepare, and 5 bashes with the leg. 5, keep those hips up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and now we gently come down. Give those knees a hug. Good job. Okay, it's a little bit more tummy time, okay? So back onto some more core. What we're going to do is work with the pillow, and I just want you to hold the pillow just between the knees here for the moment, okay? So first of all, the legs are going to be slightly further away than we had them for our bridge. I want you just to lift one leg up a little bit here. Going to reach the arms gently, melt the ribs down. Inhaling, start to flex forwards. Exhaling, big scoop in the tummy, walk the hands up the backs of the legs. Inhale if you can, reach. And exhale, we control that roll back down. So we're going to put this leg down, and I'm going to change to my other leg. Other leg comes up. Inhale, start to flex. Exhale, walking up the back of the legs, big scoop in the tummy. If we can, inhale, let go and reach. If not, just stay with the hands here as you breathe in. And then exhale, we roll that back down, and that foot's going to go down. I'm going to change to my other leg again. So inhaling, start to flex forwards, reaching the arms. Exhaling, this leg is up and I'm walking my hands up the back of my leg. Inhaling to reach if that's available to you, and then exhale to control your return back down, lower the leg. And inhale, forwards and reach. Exhale, the other leg comes up, we're walking up. Inhale, little stretch, reach. And exhale to control that return down. So we're going to go to the next level. Now at this point, you can absolutely stick with what we've just done. You don't need to do the next bit. If it's available to you, just give those knees a little hug in. And we're going to take the legs back to tabletop here. And I want you to really squeeze into that cushion now. So really drawing in with those abs and thighs. Holding behind the legs, we're going to inhale, start to nod the chin. Giving yourself a little gentle rock. We're going to draw deep into the tummy muscles. Again, inhaling to reach if you can. And exhaling again. Control that return back to the mat slowly, carefully. Use your tummy and we stretch. So inhaling, start to reach. Exhale, hold on to the thighs to help you rock up, deep abdominal connection. Inhale, reaching forwards. And exhale again, controlling your return down. So we're going to go again a little bit further. For those of you that want to, now don't touch the legs. For those of you that want to keep giving yourself a little bit of support with the legs, do that. Inhale up, exhale. Now you either hold the legs or we reach. Inhale to stretch and we can reach those legs too. And then bring it gently back down onto the mat. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, start to lift. Exhale, reaching to the toes. Inhale, reaching to the ceiling, and exhale to control that return down. Give your knees a hug. Okay, so this next one is a little bit more fun. It's also a little bit harder. So for those of you, again, who've had enough, just stay here, have a breathe, have a chill. For those of you that want to, we've got 4 more. I'm going to do a little bit more pillow bashing. So this is our teaser. Here we go. Inhale, start to lift. Exhale, we come up. We're going to bash 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale, reach, and exhale, control that back down. Inhale, start to flex forwards. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift, and we bash 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach, and exhale, back down. We've got 2 more goes if you can. Inhale, start to come up. Exhale, reaching forwards, lift up, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift. Control it down. Last one coming up now. Really scoop those abs in as tight as you can. Lift and reach, and we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach and control it down. Ooh, bit of energy there. Well done if you did that one. It was a bit of fun. Okay, now I want you to grab your bigger cushion. Actually, don't get rid of that one yet because we still need it. Grab your big cushion. We do a little bit of side planking. Now, personally, I'm not a big side planking fan, and that's because I'm rubbish at it, so I still need to do it. So it really helps to get the support under the forearm with the cushion. So grab your cushion and a little bit of side plank. So we've got this leg is my top leg here on the side, and this top leg is bent. And I've got my foot firmly on the floor. Now my bottom leg is lined up with my hip and my pelvis, and I'm in this nice long line here. And all I'm going to do is just lift up for 4 counts, okay? So you're just getting that lovely support from the cushion. We're going to reach the arm, nice big exhale, lift up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. See, not that bad. Let's do the other side. Okay, so we've got tons of support with your cushion. Forearm goes on here. I've got my top leg is bent and my bottom leg is lined up with my hip and my pelvis here. Shoulder pretty much lined up with that elbow. And I'm really drawing in here tight with the arms. So big breath in for me. And up we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3. Keep breathing. 2 and 1 and down. Good. Last little bit of energy stuff coming up before we do our relax. So grab your little cushion, but then a little bit more cushion bashing, okay? Good work, everybody, we're nearly there. So this is our side bend. I've got my bottom knee in a V shape, so I've got sort of 45 degrees-ish at my hip, and then this top leg is coming across and my feet are touching and I'm lined up. So I've got my feet to my bottom and my other hand here pretty much lined up. My feet and my hand are ever so slightly in front of my bottom, not too much. You need your pillow for a little bash. So here we go. We're going to come up with an inhale. I want you to roll onto your knee and just take a little stretch. Now we're going to exhale, bash over, exhale, bash forwards, inhale, come up, and exhale, bring it down. Okay, so it's inhale, reach, exhale, bash over, bash forwards, inhale, reach, and exhale, bring it down. Now, if you're feeling brave, we can take that up into your full stretch. If you want to stay on your knee, stay on your knee. Here we go. Inhale up, exhale, bash over, exhale, bash forwards, inhale, lift, exhale, control that return, and again, inhale up, exhale, bash forwards, exhale, bash, and lift, and bring it down. Okay, we're going to do that on the other side. A little bit more pillow bashing. Bring yourself into a nice long line here. Feet, bum, hand, lift in with the ribs. Got that lovely long line through your spine. Pillow ready, knees down first. Inhale up, exhale, bash over, exhale, bash forwards, inhale, lift, and lower. Inhale up, exhale, bash over, exhale, bash forwards, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Full legs if you can, up we go. Inhale, exhale, bash over, exhale, bash forwards, inhale, lift, exhale, lower it down, and again, big breath in. Exhale, bash over, exhale, bash forwards, inhale, lift, and lower that down. Well done you. Good job. You survived the pillow workout. So grab your big pillow, little bit of stretching, and then we do our relax. So bum on the pillow for me. And you can have legs crossed, or if you want to, we're going to do a couple each way, so we can take the legs to the side. So you can take maybe one knee out in front like this, and another knee out to the side here. I'm going to lift up, take a big breath in, and take a big breath out. Reach for the ceiling, and reach away. Big breath in, big breath out. Reach up, reach down. And do you know what? At this point, it actually doesn't matter whether you're on an in-breath or an out-breath. Just breathe. You can just stay here and have an extra breathe if you want to. And then take it down. So just as long as there's really big breaths coming in and out, we're really opening up those ribs, lifting and opening, and reaching, and release. Good, so if you do have your legs around to one side, swing them to the other side. If you've got your legs in front, just continue having a little bit of a stretch for me here. And again, lovely big lift, and over, reach and lengthen. Feel super tall, and let that come down, and lift. And we're getting this lovely big long line here. Really beautiful. Lift it up and bringing it down. And remember, super big breaths in and out. Just keep breathing for me. And over. Breathe in. And breathing out. And again, little stretch. Reach. Lift. And lower. Good. So let's get super comfy. I want to do a little bit of a relax session here now. So get your big cushion and roll yourself down. And maybe even add your little cushion as well, so we've got lots of support here. And then you can just lie with the knees bent if that's more comfortable, or the legs straight, or whatever feels good, or out in like a big star. Whatever feels great here. And I just want you to breathe for the moment. We're going to check back in with that breath again. So big breaths in and big breaths out. And as you breathe in and out, keep that breath flowing. And I want you to start to focus on giving yourself permission to totally relax. Just keep your breath flowing for me. Really big breaths in and out. Staying as comfy as you can, so have a wriggle round if you need to. We're going to start to let the mind drift, and we're going to think about one of your favourite places. So for me, I'm torn between a nice big sunny beach or up a mountain with my skis strapped on. So just feeling wherever your happy place is, let's go there. So we're just getting that breath nice and slow, big breaths in and big breaths out. And you're feeling really relaxed. We're just allowing that breath with each breath to take you into a little bit more relaxation. Starting to feel a gentle warm glow through the body, that feeling of happiness and relaxation. And as you breathe in and out, that glow is just gently building through the body. And we start to feel the toes relax a little bit more. And we're just giving the feet permission to totally chill out. And let those aches and pains, if they're there, let them go away. So breathing in wide and deep. And we're just letting those feet have a gentle relax. We've got that warm glow moving up through the feet towards the ankles and into the shins and the calves. So you can feel those muscles gently melting and relaxing and allowing your body just to chill out. Keep breathing. Big breaths in. Big breaths out. We've got that gentle warm glow moving up from the toes to the feet, to the shins, to the calves, and all the way to the knees. So those knees are feeling really soft and relaxed, and they just feel good. We've got that warm golden glow moving through to the thighs, to the fronts of the thighs, the backs of the thighs, the sides, and those muscles are just gently relaxing now. Feeling soft, and they're feeling good. Breathing in, breathing out. Allowing that relaxation to move through your body. Thinking about the pelvis. We're allowing the back of the bottom and the sacrum to feel soft and relaxed. We're allowing the belly muscles to soften and relax. And give yourself permission to unwind that tension from the tummy muscles. Just relaxing gently with each breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. We're allowing that relaxation to move all the way through, up the spine, bone by bone, and spilling around the ribs to the tummy. Just gently letting that warm glow coming up through the body towards the back, the shoulders, into the front of the chest and around the ribs. Allow that relaxation to spill through into your arms and shoulders, softening through the back of those shoulder blades and releasing, letting the arms feel melted, allowing that warm golden feeling of relaxation to move all the way down through the arms to the elbows, the forearms, through the palms, and right to your fingertips. Breathing in. Breathing out, welcome that relaxation into your body. Welcome the breath into your body. Breathing in. Breathing out. Allow that relaxation to work through to your neck. Soften in your throat. Relax your mouth. Relax your cheeks. Relax your ears. Relax your eyes. Relax your nose and your lips. Relax your forehead. Allow the scalp and the hair to just feel relaxed. And just gently let that tension melt away from the body. Breathing in. Breathing out. We've got that gentle relaxation from the tips of our toes to the tops of our ears and our head. Feeling soft, feeling relaxed, feeling released. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes, inviting movement back into your body. Allow the body to move a little bit. Allow your breath to come in and out still. And then gently just rolling onto your side. Bring yourself gently, slowly, slowly, slowly up to a sitting position. And just focus on your breath still. Maybe sit on your cushion. Maybe let's have a little stretch. Reach the arms up, stretch it out, have a yawn. Reach, mobilize the body and release. Well done, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed my little pillow bashing and relax session. And I'll see you next week. So this workout will stay up over the weekend and you'll have a chance to do it again. Or if you missed it, you can do it another time. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. And I'll see you another time soon. Bye.